Hello and welcome to MrMcPTV, and today I'm going to do a what's on my dock video. Basically I'm going to show you what is on my dock on my MacBook. I'll try and get as many links to them in the description as I can, so let's get right into the video. So first of all, I have this really nice cassette wallpaper. Yeah, it's quite nice. It's a bit bright, but I quite like it. So I moved my dock on the left recently because I just found it easier for web pages because the dock on the left doesn't take as much space as it does on the bottom of the screen. That's just my opinion. That's how I quite like it. So anyway, I've got Finder, which is obvious. It's just the Windows equivalent of File Explorer. That's where all your files are. I've got Google Chrome, which is obvious. It's just a web browser. Everyone probably knows ahead of Google Chrome. Yeah, I much prefer it to any other web browser because all my phones and my laptops and my computers and everything just connects through Google, and I could be on a web page on my phone and instantly open on my Mac. It's just, yeah, I quite like Google Chrome. Next I've got LibreOffice, which is a free equivalent to Microsoft Office. Yeah, it's quite good for what it does, especially since it's free. Even sometimes it has features that Microsoft Office doesn't, but yeah, it's a really good free Office program if you don't want to buy Microsoft Office. You've got pretty much all the same features as Microsoft Office. Then I've got Photoshop Elements 10, which I bought a couple years ago, and I pretty much haven't stopped using it since. I use it from everything from doing thumbnails to my banners to stuff on my website to pretty much everything I can do on Photoshop, and it was one of the best programs I've ever bought. And if you're thinking of buying it, definitely you can use it for a lot of different stuff. But yeah, I love Photoshop Elements. Then I've got Skype, which I use for connecting my friends and family. If you haven't heard Skype, it's a good free video calling. You don't even have to have a webcam to use it. You could just do voice calling. It's free. You can call people on it. It's really good. I like it. Spotify, which I use for my music. So then I've got Steam, which obviously I don't game on my Mac, but I use it for messaging my friends quickly on there. If you don't know what Steam is, it's basically like Xbox Live or PlayStation Network on your PC. I mean, you can game on a Mac, but there's not as much games as there are on Windows, but it's a really good place for having all your games in one library, and it's just the go-to place for everything video games. Then I've got Twitter, which I use for if I'm bored and I just quickly want to check my feed. There's my Twitter name if you want to follow me. I do post on Twitter quite a bit, so you can follow me there if you want, but it's quite a good app if you don't want to go open the website. Then I've got iMovie, which I use to edit most of my things. I do quite like it for what it is, but yeah, it's a really good editing software. So then I've got Calculator, which I use for just doing quick sums, and it's just always in my dock for if I want to do something quick. Then I've got Pappy Jump, which is just a little free small game which I mainly use for if my internet's not working or if I'm waiting for something to upload or render or a web page to load or anything like that. I just use it as a quick pastime, and yeah, it's a button mashing game. It's just like Doodle Jump. It's basically just a fun pastime game, but yeah, I don't really know why it's there, but it's just a pastime. Then I've got QuickTime Player, which comes free on every Mac, which actually I'm using for filming my desktop screen. So if you ever want to film your desktop screen on a Mac, then that comes with your Mac. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want me to do a what's on my Mac video where I show you everything that's on my Mac, not just on my dock, then leave a comment and I might do it in the future. See ya! Ever get eye strain from spending long periods of time on your computer? Yes? Yeah, I do too. If you're a hardcore gamer or a busy businessman, then look no further than no-scope glasses. These glasses are great at preventing you from getting headaches or eye strain while on your computer. So what are you waiting for? Buy them now! Link in the description.